Again back with our regular segment market talks with Pinnacle, and what a day we had today. And if you have been following our channel, then you must be aware that we had a really wonderful day today. And if you're still not following our channel, then do follow our channel. You can find the uh, telegram link in the description of the video below. So make sure you are following our channel for everyday updates. So today Nifty opened at somewhere around 17,350. It was not like we had a great day, but it was a great upside day, rather, I would say. We had only 100 points of up move, but it was much more important, as for the first time in last 9 days we have closed higher than the previous day. So which is critically very important. Not only previous day, if you see in the candle, we have closed higher than previous 2 days, which is now technically very important zone. If you remember, last day we had been talking about the level of 17,300, and yesterday 17,300 was breached. But what happened? We closed just around that, and resultant today we had a gap up, and the gap up was not sold into, and it started to build on the gains. So, and finally we were able to close above a very important zone of 17,450 now. And also, if you remember, uh, today's commentary, where I had clearly written that support and resistance are not concrete lines, that they cannot be breached. They can be breached. You need to give them breathing space. So if you can see the two green lines I have drawn, this is the breathing space we had given to them, and we last 3 days we have remained in this range. Now on which side this range breaks will decide where we are heading in the next few days. And more importantly, if you remember, you can see the two red lines which we have drawn. We drew it last day, and you can very well recall that this is the range of the budget day. So very much like what we had broken out on the upside, we had a breakdown, and then we were again pulled back into this range. So once again we are back in this range, and if the lows, which is like 17,350 now, so support has shifted a bit higher now, which is 17,350, which is the low of today. So if 17,350 is maintained and we start to break on the upside 17,450, then most probably we can see some higher levels in coming few days, maybe 17,600, which is the immediate hurdle. And once 17,600 is taken away, undoubtedly we could even go on to the levels of somewhere around 17,800 levels. So keep a watch for tomorrow. Again, 450 is the most important level. Above that, the next hurdle immediately comes to 17,600, which is an upside of 150 points. So still, but we need to remember that we are still not out of the woods. We are very near to the support zone of 17,350. If that is taken away, तो फिर नीचे का रास्ता शायद फिर से खुल जाए, बिकॉज जिसने भी आज बाई किया होगा वो ट्रैप हो जाएगा. बट अगेन वी नीड टू ऑल्सो सी दिस थिंग that for the first time in last 9 days, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, for the first time in 9 days, sorry, rather say in last 10 trading days, we have closed higher than the previous day. In fact, higher than the close of previous 2 days. So this is really good for the index. Let us see how it unfolds in coming few days. So it's a no trade zone between 17,450 to 350. Above 450 you can remain bullish for a target of 17,600, and outrightly below 17,350 you can go short with a stop loss of 17,450 and maybe even 200, 300 points of downside. So note it down. And then we come to Bank Nifty. You remember we had discussed that day that Bank Nifty looks like a stronger index, and that's what happened today. Bank Nifty made a much better move compared to what you have seen in the Nifty. In the last few days, Bank Nifty has bounced from 39,600 to 40,700, which is nearly 1100 points rally, while in the Nifty we are still within 150 points, 200 points from the bottom. So definitely Bank Nifty has been a better performer. For tomorrow, once again, the most important zone becomes 40,400, below which you can use some short positions, while above 40,700 you can go long for the levels of 41,100, 400 points up move can be expected. But the pain point for Bank Nifty today has been, we have been long on HDFC Bank, बट सबसे बड़ा पेन पॉइंट HDFC बैंक ही बन के बैठा है अभी. व्हाट वी नीड इज, वी नीड HDFC बैंक टू मूव अबव 1611, 1620. अ बेटर मूव अगर चाहिए HDFC बैंक में तो 1620 के ऊपर अगर मूव करेगा तो ये बैंक निफ्टी को लीड कर सकता है. आज आपको जो भी मूव बैंक निफ्टी में देखने मिला था, that was courtesy all the PSU bank. You can see SBI moved from 522 to 537, which is like 15 rupees move. Then you could see Federal Bank, it had a great move. So Federal Bank moved from 129 to 135, and then we can see PNB also gave some real good moves on the upside. So it was clearly a PSU bank led rally. Late in the day we had IndusInd rallying very nicely, and IndusInd भी आप अगर ध्यान से देख सके सेम सेटअप है, 200 डेज मूविंग एवरेज से बाउंस किया है, तो आप इसको अपने रेडार पे रख सकते हैं आने वाले दिनों के लिए. कल परसों में आपको इसमें अच्छे मूव्स देखने को मिल सकते हैं. इसको डेफिनेटली आगे लॉन्ग्स के लिए प्ले किया जा सकता है. इसमें अगर आपको डिप्स मिलते हैं सो डेफिनेटली इट विल बी अ बाय अपॉर्चुनिटी. सो एज ऑफ नाउ मुझसे पूछेंगे, मैं शॉर्ट साइड में बिल्कुल नहीं रहना चाहूँगा. आई वुड प्रेफर, मैं हमेशा रिस्क रिवॉर्ड की बात करता हूँ, इफ़ यू रिमेंबर. सो एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम रिस्क रिवॉर्ड इज़ डेफिनेटली नॉट इन द फेवर ऑफ शॉर्ट पोजिशंस. एंड आज हमने एक सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट ट्रेड जो हमें लिया एंड जो मार्केट को ऊपर ले जाने की हिम्मत रखता है, एंड दैट इज़ रिलायंस. तो आप देख सकते हैं रिलायंस फाइनली हैज़ क्लोज्ड नियर द highs of the day. I'm not saying it has closed above previous days high, but highs of the day. लेकिन Reliance अभी भी not completely out of the woods. Reliance को 2320 के नीचे होल्ड नहीं करना है. 2320, 2300 एक बहुत ही बढ़िया सपोर्ट जोन है. सो इफ दिस सपोर्ट जोन होल्ड्स and we start to go above 2360, then we could see some cleaner moves in this. रिलायंस तब तक के लिए कॉशियसली पे करिएगा, इसको एकदम ध्यान से खेलिएगा. 2360 के ऊपर ही इसमें बढ़िया मूव दिखेगा. लास्ट डे हमने बजाज फाइनेंस के बारे में भी डिस्कशन किया था, एंड आपको ये लाइन याद होगी कि अगर इसके नीचे ब्रेक करता है तो हम लोग नीचे जा सकते हैं. आप देख सकते हैं आज इस लाइन को होल्ड किया एंड यहाँ से एक अच्छी बाइंग हमें देखने को मिली है. सो आज का जो हाई है वो अराउंड 6200 का है. 6200 हमने डिस्कस किया था इफ़ यू रिमेंबर. सो अबव 6200 नाउ यू कैन अटेम्प्ट सम लॉन्ग पोजीशंस इन बजाज फाइनेंस. ये आपको अच्छे मूव दे सकता है आने वाले टाइम में, तो इसको डेफिनेटली अपने रेडार पे रखिए. सो आई होप लेवल सारे क्लियर होंगे, इंस्ट्रक्शंस सारे क्लियर होंगे. डू लीव योर कमेंट्स so that it helps me to improve on my videos and maybe answer your queries maybe some time later. So आज के लिए फ्रेंड्स इतना ही, कल फिर मिलते हैं. बाय बाय, हैव अ गुड डे. एंड यस, tomorrow is निफ्टी एंड बैंक निफ्टी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्सपायरी. सो प्ले सेफ, ज़्यादा बड़े पोजीशंस मत खेलिएगा, बहुत ही सेफ रहिए. मनी सेव्ड इज़ मनी अर्नड, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर. बाय बाय, थैंक यू.